Hi guys, this is Chris.
And it's Andre.
Welcome back to Nerdgasm. We're doing another movie review.
That's right. This is the summer movie review series, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
We got a lot of movies, a lot of nerd movies to see.
Yes.
And this time we're going to look at not the Man of Iron, but the Man of Steel. That's right.
This was highly anticipated.
The newest Superman movie.
Wow.
A complete reboot of a franchise.
Yeah. Totally starting from scratch again.
That's correct.
So we had another origin story we had to sit through.
Yeah, I think that every Superman movie, you have to have that for some reason.
Yeah.
If you've noticed, it's always retold. It's always been retold. But I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. We got to see Krypton, more of it and stuff. It's really Avatar-like alien atmosphere to it. Interesting, but
I was annoyed with seeing too much Krypton in the beginning. I just wanted to. I kept saying, "Get Superman and the baby Superman and the rocket
get
and just
that
shoot
rocket
it,
off
and
the Earth."
I don't need to see Russell Crowe. Like to me, this seemed like
that did go a little bit too long. I'll say that, but it was kind of cool to see some of that. But kind of like the diving to get the.
What was with that skull? What was with the black skull? Is
well,
that
the black.
What is
no,
that? That's not
something
been in the comic, right?
That no, I mean I know they did say that the children are like bred to have a certain role and function.
Yeah, like you're a scientist,
right.
You're the soldier, you're whatever.
But they were saying that skull was like kind of like what the Matrix that made all that.
And it was never explained where that came from or why it's a skull.
They didn't really say where it came from, but then they kind of infused that into Baby Kal-El before they launched him in Earth.
Right.
How Cavill? How did you think he did?
He was good. I thought he was
incredible.
He was a fine Superman.
Oh yeah.
He
looks the part.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
He looks it, covers up his British accent very well.
Yeah, I did not detect it whatsoever.
He did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks it, he played it well, and he definitely has a more human side to him. What'd you think of Lois Lane?
Not my first choice for Lois. I think Amy Adams did a wonderful job.
Oh, she's cute. She does good at it.
She's a cute girl. Yeah. She made a good reporter kind of a thing. But, I mean, I think that everybody, including myself, we kind of wanted a brunette.
Yeah, most people
did. A brunette Lois Lane.
I heard a lot of people saying that. She knows his identity.
Yeah,
that's something different.
It's definitely going a different direction. That's one thing I kind of like about some of these retellings of the movies, is that we know where things have to go. The movies go all these different places, but let's see, how are you going to get us to where we need to go?
How are they going to get us there?
How are you going to get us there?
Exactly. So, for the first time, Lois Lane, from the get-go, knows who Superman is. And now, she's got to keep that secret, too.
Let's get to Zod.
Yeah, casting on him was good, too.
He was amazing as a villain.
He was crazy.
Oh my gosh. He had that holier-than-thou attitude.
Yeah.
And his voice just screamed, this guy is evil.
Oh, he's bad.
This guy is just wanting to do wrong.
But he was bred that way.
Yeah.
He was bred to be a soldier, a general.
A soldier, a general, exactly.
He had that one-track mind of just ruling and destroying.
And he was just saying, it's like he doesn't care about the needs of a planet Earth. He's like, no, let's make Krypton again out of that. Those other guys, tough luck.
Yeah. Now, there were some things I'm like, okay, this is too over the top. And I liked it, too. Don't get me wrong. I did like the movie. I liked it better than Superman Returns. That was a piece of crap. I'm so sorry if people like that. The only thing I liked about Superman Returns was the John Williams music. It was cool to hear that and the opening sequence, but Superman Returns...
it was boring.
I will never have... Yeah. I never need to sit through that.
It was boring. It's a snoozer of a film.
So this was better. This was exciting.
Oh, absolutely.
It was original. I liked the casting, I liked everything, but there were just some things that were just too over the top for me. Like the whole fight scene. Okay. So he wants to terraform the planet. I mean, I think it would have been a little better if he would have just terraformed it. Did you see all the destruction he caused? Him and Superman
every time they would punch each other, they'd go flying, 12,000 feet, flying through buildings.
I mean, unless that was a holiday and no one was working, there's people in those buildings, Superman. You snapped his neck over 4 people in a corner, yet you're killing hundreds and thousands of people through buildings. I mean, it was like 109/11s were happening. Huge structures were collapsing.
You saw buildings just collapsing like crazy, but...
And nobody makes reference to that. Everything's just...
I guess he just wanted to have that over-the-top, super-powered battle that people wanted to see.
I think people did eat that up, but it's going to be dated in a few years. We're going to look back at that and be like, oh, man.
Let's talk about the Easter eggs in this movie.
Okay.
So, They're planting this. They get it. Okay, this is what made the Marvel Cinematic Universe successful.
Yes.
You saw the LexCorp symbols.
I saw that in the back. I saw
there was a tanker.
Yep.
And there was a building.
Yep.
There was a Wayne Enterprises logo on a satellite. So you see, Bruce Wayne / Batman exists in this universe.
Yes, he does.
It's not just Superman and his supporting cast only.
Right.
Because that's how every movie has been up until Marvel did what they did.
Yeah.
You see the references to Blaze Comics,
Yep.
which is a reference to Booster Gold. You see some signs in Smallville that say Sullivan.
Yep.
Chloe Sullivan.
Chloe.
So again, little nods to Smallville. And another scene that someone brought my attention to, I didn't really notice it at first. When he's in the spaceship and he sees the pods, he finds a pod and there's a dead, mummified body in one of them.
Really?
Yeah. There was a dead body in one of them. It's like when they were in the Antarctic and they found the spaceship.
Yeah.
He opens another pod and it's empty. That was supposed to be a Supergirl in the pod.
Oh.
So Kara Zor-El is somewhere flying around Earth.
So Supergirl is out there.
So she's out there somewhere.
Cool.
He didn't find her, but that was the reference that she traveled all those years ago and was crashed in that spaceship, and she got out, and she's somewhere.
How are they going to top that? Who's going to be? Is it going to be a psychological villain like Lex Luthor?
I say let's do a Brainiac.
I'd love to see
a Brainiac story being told. You can do that. I mean, maybe you can do something with a Bizarro.
True.
You know, because again, I always say the best antagonist is someone who is just as, if not more powerful than you.
You're equal.
So,
right. Which is kind of what we had here.
Yeah, that's what Zod is. So,
what if we had Darkseid?
That'd be a build for that, man.
Oh, man.
I'd love to see a Doomsday, but let's not do that immediate. Let's not jump the gun to him really quickly, because Marvel did that with Venom. It didn't work out.
Yeah.
It should have waited.
Yeah, if they try to cram too many villains in one film, it's not going to work.
I mean, this movie clocks at 2 hours and 23 minutes. Iron Man 3 clocked at 2 hours and 21 minutes. Star Trek...
12?
2 hours, 17 minutes. And the Lone Ranger movie clocks at 2 hours and 29 minutes.
No way.
Like, what's going on here, guys? I mean, we can tell stories in a lot less time. I mean, look at, like, World War Z.
Yeah.
1 hour and 55 minutes. Monsters University. 1 hour and 42 minutes.
It needs to be under 2 hours.
That's what we need to
Superman, for me, would have been perfect if they would have trimmed about 30 minutes out of it. Some of that would have been some of the Zod stuff at the the Krypton stuff at the beginning. Would have chopped some of that. I would have chopped some of Kevin Costner's stuff out. To me, they were showcasing Kevin Costner. It's like, I would have preferred that to be an unknown actor. You know, I don't need to see Kevin Costner. So if they would have just trimmed 30 minutes out of that, maybe taper down that fight scene just a little bit.
The fight scenes could have been a little bit shorter.
Yeah. So if 30 minutes would have been out, I would have said that's a perfect film. But I admit this, I just have a short attention span. Yeah. I can't sit through that. I just get restless. I'm like, all right, let's get going.
I think I felt it on Iron Man 3.
I know. You felt it. You felt it for Iron Man 3, and I felt it in Superman. So, but regardless, we both agree that movies need to be under 2 hours.
Yeah, we gotta start looking at that, guys.
It's just, I mean, people aren't gonna want to watch a video of us for longer than 5 minutes. Nobody wants to sit through a YouTube video. Why am I gonna sit through over 2 hour film?
I know. So.
But anyway, it was still a good movie. It was the first of hopefully 3, at least. Yeah. If they follow what they did with the.
And I'm hoping this is the start of a whole DC Universe franchise.
If they do it right, they gotta do it right. They can't just force or jump into it. They've got to slowly build like Marvel did. Marvel did it perfectly with the Avengers. Mm-hmm. Can DC do it?
I already said, I think that Iron Man 3 stumbled. I think they have shown weakness now. This, okay. You punched back. Keep going. Yep.
All right, good. Well, this is Chris.
And it's Andre.
Thanks for joining us for another movie review. We'll have to hopefully do more in the future.
Yep.
But till then...
Kneel before Zod!
I wish you would have said that.
I know.